What's up, my brother? Today, we're talking about the new Gear 5 Luffy. And the big question is, did he already fall off? Yeah, I know. He's still new, still crazy strong, but lately, it feels like he's having a hard time in this meta. We got EX Saturn dominating at some point, and a bunch of new Bountifest units that can literally eat Luffy alive. But at the same time, Luffy can still destroy a lot of characters. So, let's break it down and see if he's really falling off. Or if the meta is just getting more balanced, but leaning on the Bountifest characters. Alright, so enough yapping and let's start Luffying. Gear 5 Luffy's strength. At this point, you already know he deals insane damage. Since he's a light element, he hits harder against red, blue, and green units, which is crazy good. His survivability is also wild, in my opinion. Luffy got massive HP recovery, which is very good. And for a runner, that's a big deal, in my opinion, okay? He also has AoE attacks, so he can clap multiple people at once. Also, that capturing flag thingy, he can still deal damage. Not just one, but multiple characters, right? Like, you can clear the whole treasure area if they are not good enough to stand together. You know what I mean? Like, you can still clap multiple players, and that is very good. And of course, the transformation. When he goes giant, it's over for most players who panic. Like, for real. They will just run, they will dodge. Like, it's really good when you are transforming to giant. Some people don't know what to do. So, I think that is really good for Gear 5. And he can still destroy a lot of units, especially the older EX. But here's the thing. Even though he's cracked, he's good, he deals insane damage, the current meta is full of counters. Not just one, but a lot of counters. And obviously, the first counter is Saturn, right? He's everywhere right now, which is insane. Everyone has this Saturn, except me though. And later, I will tell you how to survive against Saturn using Gear 5. Because yes, you actually can though. I tried it, but it's not that easy though. But aside from Saturn, we also have the new Bountifest units, Egghead Chopper and Egghead Robin. Both are super strong right now against Gear 5, okay? And can deal good damage against Gear 5, which is good though. AKA Chopper, the Egghead Chopper, he's insane. Then we got Lilith and Stussy, and my brother. These two are crazy. Stussy is too broken right now. In my opinion, she can deal good damage. Not just damage, but that 70% HP cut is insane. And I will also add S-Hawk. He can be annoying to deal with, though still manageable if you know what you're doing. And of course, I didn't forget about it. It's Garp and Kuzan. Both can easily ruin Luffy's day. 100% though. So yeah, there are a lot of counters right now. And for a runner like Gear 5, it's tough to roam around, capture flags, and clap players when everyone's trying to delete you. So, how can Luffy actually survive in this meta? Let's be real. If you're fighting 4 Saturns, you're doomed. There's no way you can win. Like, brother. Again, there's nothing much you can do about it if it's 4 Saturns, okay? That's why you need a backup unit. Don't rely on using only one character. Even though Gear 5 is still good, he can't handle everything right now. So, you definitely need a second runner or defender to back him up. Even if Luffy is really good, this is a team game, okay? Remember that. Not a 1v4 anime episode, my brother. Even though if you're using Luffy, there's no way you will win if you are up against your counters. Now, let's talk about the big one. How to deal with Saturn. Saturn looks scary, but he's actually easy to bait once you understand his pattern. Here's what you do. When you are capturing a flag, use your observation haki, my brother, and then dodge. Try to bait his skill 2. You can also create a small pattern, start capping, wait like 2 seconds, then perfect dodge. Saturn will usually use his skill 2 while you are capturing, right? And if you time it right, you won't get one tap. Once you bait that skill, you can either keep capturing or go aggressive. Depends on your HP if you still have some HP, you know. Just remember, even if you dodge perfectly, Saturn still deals a lot of damage. So don't get greedy. And if Saturn gets aggressive, play smart. Stall him, waste his time, and let your teammates do the job, you know. But be careful. If you focus too much on Saturn, you might get one-tapped by Garp or frozen by Kuzan out of nowhere. So always keep your surroundings in check. In short, look at the map, my brother. Look at the map. This part is important, okay? Don't try to carry the matches like you have no teammates. Okay, even if you are Gear 5, you still need your team. If you notice your teammates aren't helping, use them as bait. If you have good teammates, you can actually play aggressive and capture flags. Remember, this is 4v4, not a 1v4, my brother. So don't try to be the hero because it will not give you a cookie. So, is he falling off or just well balanced right now? Honestly, I think Gear 5 Luffy didn't fall off. The meta just evolved. Saturn, Garp, Stussy, yeah, they counter him, but he's still one of the best units in the game when played smart though. He's just not that busted. Even when they released him, he's not that busted. Yeah, let's say he's too tanky when they release him, but after 4 hours, you know what you're gonna do against him, right? Like, he's too easy to read. His trait is kind of fun, but not busted, you know what I mean? But overall, I think in the long run, once the meta shifts or this new EX come down, Luffy will still be solid. He is still a versatile character, you know? Even though he is a main runner, I think he is still a runner, attacker, and a defender. So I think in the long run, and he might get buff in the future, he will still be good, okay? So yeah, my brother, Gear 5 Luffy is still strong, just not unstoppable right now. The meta's full of counters, but that's part of the fun, okay? Remember, this game is RNG. Sometimes you get cracked teammates, sometimes not. But as long as you are having fun, that's what matters. Winning won't give you a cookie, so enjoy. Just enjoy, my brother. Play what you like and keep capping flags and clapping players, okay? Don't stress too much if your favorite characters is getting countered. I think the key here is to try to adopt on what's been happening in the meta, because my brother, I've done it before. I used Gear 5 Luffy, the version 1 Gear 5 Luffy, for a year, and they gave us a lot of counters, and I still survive it, you know? In that way, I did save a lot of rainbow diamonds, and now I don't have any rainbow diamonds. I spent everything. So yeah, again, just try to adopt and you're good to go, okay? So that's it for this video, my brother. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.